Hello, I'm Sarah Foshay, Community Engagement and Business Advisor with Elgin Business Resource Centre. In today's video series, we'll be discussing the marketing and sales portion of writing your business plan. Marketing is about creating and then keeping a relationship with your customers or clients. So whether you're using traditional marketing or web-based marketing methods, you really should use both. But marketing is about locating potential customers or clients and then helping them to locate you. And of course, selling them as an end result, your product or service. And when we say them, we are assuming that you've done a considerable amount of market research to determine your demographics of who your ideal client is. You can announce the presence of your business through 3 different ways. There's promotion, advertising, and publicity. When we're talking about networking, we're talking about getting out there and meeting people. And these people may become your customers or clients one day. You can network practically everywhere that you go, but typical places usually include business meetings, social gatherings, professional or trade events, clubs, groups associated with your church or your synagogue or your temple, and of course your ethnic and cultural roots. When we speak about advertising specifically, there's a certain amount of funds that needs to be set aside for initial advertising. And these advertising initiatives can be anything from placing an ad in your local newspaper to perhaps placing a news article or ad in a nationally recognized newspaper. So you have your local radio stations, you have billboards at bus stations or along highways. There's door-to-door mail that can be dropped off into people's mailboxes, either by yourself, by hand as a leaflet or a flyer, or through Canada Post or another mail service. In order to pique media interest, it is important that you do something slightly original, creative, or innovative in order to get that interest into your local community newspaper. Don't be afraid to approach a newspaper and submit a press release. A press release is simply a formal, detailed one-page blurb on who you are, what you've done, that you're new, where you're located, your contact information, and innovative and creative ways that you are meeting a need by creating this business in your community. Contact an appropriate editor or journalist and issue an invitation to an event that you're staging or a product that you're launching, and ask if they're interested in writing about something that you're doing. Contact an appropriate journalist and let them know that you're available to be interviewed as an expert on a particular subject. When your story breaks, newspapers and TV stations often hunt down experts for quotable comments. As well, don't forget with social media, you can boost ads or place ads, and they can be directly targeted to users based on demographics and interests as well as keywords in their profiles. Don't be afraid to try many different various methods and track them and see which one yields the best results for your specific business. Internet users turn to the internet first for information about local businesses. Gone are the days of the yellow pages, and as a result, every small business must establish a web presence of some kind. Everybody that we know usually does a little bit of research about a business they are planning on visiting or purchasing from. And what do they do first? They usually read reviews and comments based on other visitors and other shoppers. Establishing a web presence involves getting a website, marketing with email, blogging, using social media sites, and monitoring the web. As you establish your web presence, remember to maintain a consistent brand across different web-based mediums. And by using the same name, the same logo, the same colors, even down to the same font from every single stream that you advertise in, all the way from your social media material to your print material. I've included a link in the description of this video so that you can watch videos specifically targeted towards how to best brand your business. Why is it important for every business to have a web presence? Well, specifically pertaining to a website, it lends credibility to your business. People expect certain things of a business: to have a phone number, to have an email address, to maybe even have a street address in many cases. And more people expect a business to have a website. If it doesn't, potential customers may wonder whether you're really serious about doing business. A website can describe your products and your services, hours of business, location, including directions and a map if you'd like, and contact information such as a phone and your email address. It's important to know that if you're not well versed in technology, websites, social media, it is important to access information from a professional on these topics so that they can be done well and professionally. It may save you a great deal of time, and it may cause a little bit of a dent in your budget as far as investment, but it'll be worth every penny if it's done right the first time. Make sure that your business will show up in the search results of major search engines. Getting your website listed with a search engine is only a start. You also want to try and get it ranked as highly as possible in the search engine results, so that when someone types in a keyword relating to a specific product or service that you offer, that you're the top choice that shows up. If not the top, at least the top 3. It is an absolute must to use social media to market your business as well. Why not, since so much of this marketing is actually free? Social networking sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn have been increasing dramatically every year, and especially in the last 2 years since COVID-19. Customers are more likely to buy from businesses that they come into contact through regularly with social media sites. Having social media pages is an ongoing commitment. It is something that you need to be regularly active on, as well as checking for comments, answering people's questions, and engaging them with new information. If you are finding that you're struggling having the time or creativity to be able to manage doing these posts, there are creative professionals out there that can do it for you for a fee. As a result of all of your advertising and marketing and promotion efforts, the real point at the end of the day of all of this legwork and investment is to sell. Do make sure that both yourself and all of your staff is highly informed about your product and services so that you can nail down a sale right at the beginning of your startup business.